The brother of the 43-year-old woman allegedly killed by her husband in their East Legon matrimonial home says the deceased, Lillian Dejo, is a victim of domestic abuse but was scared to leave her marriage. The accused, Prince Charles Dejo, who is a group executive chairman of a conglomerate that deals in gold refinery, oil and gas and mining, has been charged with murder, remanded in police custody, and is expected to reappear on March 22 after allegedly killing her on March 6. Hans Peter Blasu says his sister is a victim of domestic abuse.
Before the recent assault, there is a known occurrence dating several years back, which was resolved. However, since this tragic incident, her friends and confidants reveal she has over the years complained to them. My father called to break the news in a very short order. Yes, she did, and the content of the video is all over the internet. The complaint was that an argument led to her husband assaulting her, which the husband did not deny when confronted.
We're hopeful that events leading to my sister's untimely death on the 6th of March, especially the occurrence of the brutal assault on the 1st of March, among other things, would definitely lead to us having justice.
Well, joining us via Zoom now is a member of the Coalition on Domestic Violence Legislation in Ghana, Adolf Bekwe. He's also a clinical psychologist. Now, your coalition is calling for comprehensive police investigations into the matter. Now, how did the DV coalition receive this message? Is this just an isolated case, or this is really happening in many homes? Hello, Adolf.
Hello.
All right. So I'm asking, how are you seeing this particular case? Is this something that typically happens, that a woman who, as the brother is saying, tends to be abused in the home, refuses to leave and continues to stay in the family?
Thank you very much, and our deepest condolences to the bereaved family. It is true, this is typical of domestic violence. Victims going through horrible experiences and failing to really step out of the relationship for so many reasons. Where to go, how to take care of the children, sometimes a family helping them to resolve the issues, not the right way. So it goes on and on and on. And by the time a woman, the research we have indicates that by the time a woman even steps out to the police station, assault might have happened 33 times. And the statistics even go to the point that 1 out of 3 Ghanaian women have been assaulted, have had experience with physical abuse in a previous relationship or existing relationship. So it is very, very prevalent in our country.
Now, how much abuse is too much?
That is very interesting. It doesn't have to go beyond the first assault. One punch, one insult, one psychological, an episode of psychological abuse is more than enough. The point is that it shouldn't even happen. So one is more than enough for an action to be taken, because a push, throwing acid, just one act of assault could result in death.
Now, Adolf, we've heard the coalition and many advocates talk about the fact that women should just leave these homes immediately there's abuse, and you've just reiterated that. But this isn't ending. Why is it the case that, or will it ever end, and what will it take for women to just, or people who abuse generally, to just get the message that I need to leave?
Well, it will end or be drastically reduced if society raises it as an issue. We all go to bed, don't talk about it, or talk about it sparingly until there is a huge case like this. Then it is making the news. I think that there is a need for sustained advocacy and intervention Now, it is at the level of intervention that we are having difficulty. We have the legal frameworks to respond, yet what it takes, the material resources needed to make this happen, we do not have. DOSU is there, but DOSU alone doesn't resolve issues of domestic violence. It takes shelters, it takes psychological intervention, it takes training. There are so many it is multidimensional, and we need a coordinated response. And I think that as a society, as a nation, we are not doing well. We are not doing well, and it is a pity that it must come to this point. And I have said early on that yes, this has resulted in an unfortunate incident. A woman has lost her life. There are many ongoing, as we speak, that do not even register anywhere. Okay, and it will take really serious intervention, effort on the ground, sustained effort to provide services, to hold perpetrators accountable. There is so much impunity in the system. There's so much impunity. And so it takes a concerted effort, the center absolutely holding.
Yeah. You've already indicated that it's important that we have the systems in place and the structures, DOSU and all of that. But you can have all that in place if the woman or the person who is a victim is refusing to speak up or report. This is not going to go anywhere. So would you probably encourage others who witness or know about these things, such as the brother, for instance, to go report?
Oh, yes. I mean, any person who witnesses, medical doctors, any person who witnesses abuse can report. And we encourage people to report. And of course, we know the police will not expose you if you report. And it is also very important for me to emphasize that when such cases are reported, the police really take it seriously. Okay, so it is going to take a whole family to ensure that we sustain this education and intervention.
All right.
Okay, I don't encourage women to stay in abusive relationship, but the question that you ask, where do I go? If a woman is in need of a shelter at the moment, where does the woman go? If the woman is in need of medical report and doesn't have money, where does the woman go? If a woman goes to report to the family, would the family believe her? Or would the family say that go and settle? Let us settle it out of court. Let us settle it. It is nothing. They will go to church. The church will say, let's pray about it. There are many, many things that we need to get right. I mean, in the faith community, they will tell you that, okay, God hates divorce. And so all around you, you are encumbered.
Right.
The woman is alone. Any victim is alone in this exercise. And I think that we all must bow our heads in shame for really, really leaving them alone to suffer.
Mr.
Okay.
Ewukubekwe, I'd want to give you 30 seconds. Just look into the camera. I'm sure there are many people who are watching right now who are victims and who probably may be contemplating suicide or may probably be getting close to the point of death. I want you to speak to them directly.
Well, I think that I'm talking to all victims, potential victims. You don't deserve to be abused. No one deserves abuse. Marriage is not one of the crosses. Bad marriage is not one of the crosses that you have to carry. Be aware of the signals. Be aware of the red lights. There is help for you. There are hotlines available that you can call. Don't stay in there and die. It is not a virtue to endure abusive relationship. No one should convince you, not your mom, not your dad, not your pastor, to stay in abusive relationship and cut your life short. That is reprehensible. Step out and live out. Step out before something like this happened to you.
All right. Thank you very much.
The ACT Foundation has a hotline, 0243 7777773. Don't wait. Call now. Choose life and don't choose marriage. At the intersection of life and marriage, please choose life.
All right, thank you very much, Adolf Ukubekwe. He's a clinical psychologist, and I just want to reiterate that if you're watching us right now and you happen to be a victim or a potential victim, please, it's not worth your life. We don't want you to die because you allowed yourselves to be abused and stay in an abusive marriage. Please do something about it.